everybody, welcome into Farm Cooking with Nan. Today we're going to be making a recipe that I've never done before. This is one that I've been wanting to try, and it's just like a fruit loaf or whatever you want to call it. It calls for 2 bananas. Let me get the 2 bananas. This will be something that I eat because my husband is allergic to bananas. It's the seeds, I think, that's in it. And he don't want to take a chance for me to cut those seeds out. So I understand, you know. But I'm going to mash these. I'm going to mash them and chop them up really, really good. After I get them chopped, then I'll just take a fork to them. I'll have to. I think this will be good. Now, I know some of y'all don't want to hear me chop it, so we'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to show you just this big chopper. Absolutely just worked on that, mashed them really good. Okay, now I'm going to tell you, the reason I want to try this is that it doesn't have any flour in it. And when I saw the end result, I was like, oh my goodness, it might be light enough for a lot of people to where they can use this. I'm going to take 2 eggs and I'm going to whip them up a little bit. Put them in there. I was just amazed at the ingredients, to tell the truth. That's what got my curiosity up a little bit. And then I'm going to put about a teaspoon, well, wait a minute. I'm going to put in baking powder, I'm going to put a 1/2 teaspoon. And this is a 1/2 teaspoon in baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon. Then I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now remember, what I've got here is a 1/2 teaspoon, so I'm going to fill that up twice. So that made 1 teaspoon. Okay, now we've got 2 eggs. We've got a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now we're going to put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I've got some vanilla bean paste here. I'm going to put that in there. Just a little bit. I don't have to use that no more. And I'm preheating my oven to 350. I put that 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla in there. Ooh, I was supposed to put 1 teaspoon. Hang on just a minute, and I will grab something else here. I was supposed to do 1 teaspoon. Sorry. That 1 teaspoon, okay? And then I'm going to put, I want some sugar in mine. And I'm going to put about a 1/2 cup. I think I'm going to put 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup of sugar in there. At this point, you do not have to add any sugar. If you're diabetic, do not add any sugar. You're going to get some carbs and stuff. You're going to get some sugars from the fruits, but let's see. So we've got 2 bananas mashed. We've got one more thing. I need a 1/2 cup of oats, and they need to be good-sized oats, not the quick ones. I guess you could use them. But I'm going to do a 1/2 cup of oats. This must be an old Weight Watchers recipe because I think this was just maybe 2 or 3 points per serving. Don't hold me to that. I'm just guessing by them saying points. Get me a drink of water. Okay, so I wrote it on a napkin. 2 bananas mashed. I need 1 cup of blueberries. I've got just a few more than 1 cup, but that's okay. 2 eggs beaten, 1/2 cup of oats, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1/2 cup of sugar is what I put in. And, you know, really, I think you could have even used brown sugar. Or I put 1/4 cup is what I put. 1/4 cup of sugar. Because the recipe didn't call for any sugar. So if you don't want to add the sugar to it, then leave the sugar out. Now, I'm going to set this to the side. Like I said, I've got my oven preheated to 350. I'm going to coat a little loaf pan. I don't see any need of a big loaf pan. I may be wrong, and this little loaf pan might be running over before it's over, but there's no flour in this, you know? So that's what got me. I thought, well, baking powder, but no flour. But I really feel like it's going to be good. Now, if you don't have that, if you don't have the pan coating, then be sure and go over to my website or go over to my page, Farm Cooking with Nan. I know a lot of people are missing their little bar where they used to search. They could type in on Facebook, they could type in Farm Cooking with Nan. That little bar's gone for a lot of people. They're wanting you to use AI, artificial intelligence, to ask a question, which what I got from them didn't make any sense to me. So now I go to Google and I Google to go over. I'll type in Farm Cooking with Nan, whatever recipe you're looking for, video, and then click and it'll bring it up for you. That's pretty bad that you have to do that. Oh, I may wished I would have used a bigger pan. Spread that out. We're going to put it in a 350 oven for about 30 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes. I'll have to check it. So, I'm putting it in. This would be great for a breakfast. So, you know, if you need to fix something, for a breakfast or something like that, bunch of people coming over, a few people coming over, maybe wanting to eat light and not wanting to eat a heavy eggs and bacon and all this biscuits and gravy and stuff, then maybe this is a little something we'll try together, okay? We'll be back in about 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, and I'll let you know what happens, okay? Okay, we've got it out of the oven and still hot. I baked mine for about 45 minutes because I just wasn't used to the texture or whatever. I just wasn't used to that. Let me get... Wow, it looks very good. Look at my fingers. I'm going to get a picture of this. I grabbed a little picture of it. I'm going to hold it up there so you all can see it. You know, I added sugar in this, but you can very much leave the sugar out. I'm gonna try a bite. That looks good. Looky there. Hot. Tell you what I would do next time. I would use brown sugar, and I'd probably, it's sweet enough. It's not too sweet, with a 1/4 cup of sugar. You don't have to put any sugar. Like I said, this is for those people that are watching what they eat. For some reason, they're trying to, have a dessert that doesn't have any sugar in it. Like I said, leave out the sugar. And the people that flour doesn't settle with it, this recipe is definitely gluten-free. I don't know about the oats. I don't know if oats are gluten-free or not. Well, they're probably not. It doesn't say that they are. But you got to realize that oats are good for your cholesterol. You're getting bananas. You're getting blueberries. A few oats. I definitely would add sugar. For me, I think next time if I ever make this again, I will do brown sugar instead of white sugar. So this right here, for somebody that's really trying to say, hey, I want something sweet, but I can't eat cake and I can't eat desserts and I can't eat cookies, this would be a great dessert for you. Okay? Well, I'm going to go. Just want y'all to know I love you. Want you to know how much the Lord loves you. He is our waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, and light in the darkness. Don't ever forget that, okay? That's what God is, and I thank Him for being with our country. I thank Him for being with each and every one of us during some hard times. God is good, and just want you to know that. I love you, and I will see you next time, okay? Lord willing. Bye-bye.